sa isang workplace, hindi madaling makita ang mga problema hanggat hindi ito nakaapekto sa performance o productivity ng mga empleyado. Kaya naman ngayong umaga, pag-uusapan natin kung paano ito mas maagang masosolusyonan.
Kasama natin ngayong araw ang CEO at co-founder ng Positive Workplace, si Mr. John Rayleigh Di Baluyot, na isa rin sa mga author ng librong The Talent Journey upang magbahagi ng mahalagang kaalaman kung paano ma-achieve ang healthy and productive work environment. Welcome po sa Rise and Shine Pilipinas!
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thank you for being with us this morning. Welcome
kailangan
to the
natin
program.
to.
Yes, paano ba mag-apply sa Positive Workplace
Oo
na yan?
nga, paano ba yan?
Although tayo dito, very happy tayo, especially pag morning. Kaya kailangan dapat si Gilbert, our floor director, lagi siya nakasmile. Yan. Pero we wanna know, ano-ano mga senyales kapag hindi na healthy ang isang work environment? They say na popolitika ka na, o kaya naman hindi ka na masaya, whatsoever, na-burnout ka na. Tell us more, John.
So usually in general, tatlo yung na-observe namin ng mga problems. No? Like one is, pag yung mga tao tumatahimik, yung hindi masyadong nag-verbalize ng kanilang mga ideas, yung mga naramdaman, reklamo, kahit na hindi reklamo, kahit na yung mga suggestions. Yung mga suggestions nila, di ba? Usually people would suggest if they really feel like it will contribute to solving a problem. So pag medyo nararamdaman na natin na in workplace, medyo tumatahimik na yung mga tao na gano'n, that could be a sign.
That's one?
That's one. So the other one is, pag alam mo yung mga problema na paulit-ulit.
Okay.
Di ba usually when you're an organization, you're bound to solve problems talaga eh. Di ba? Kasi it happens every day. Pero pag hindi siya tumitigil, that means that there must be something wrong with not just people, no, but the system itself, right?
Yeah.
And the third one is, ito, likas to sa mga Pilipino, yung pag tumitigil yung malasakit doon sa trabaho.
Yun.
Wala
Diba?
nang pakialam.
Correct. Or hanggang doon na lang sila sa, yung tinatawag na quiet quitting type. Yung hanggang doon na lang sa level na
Mediocre na pag gano'n.
pag ganun, correct. So
Baka
hindi
it's a sign na lumipat na ng...
Hindi naman sana, pero for sure there could be ways. Later on, we'll be able to know.
Ito for sure kasi po naaapektuhan kasi yung perfeyado. Especially kapag yung nafe-feel nila na parang hinggan, reklamo sila, hindi susunod. Paano ba yun?
Pag hindi madali yung ganyang problema sa workplaces.
System na kasi yun
At saka yung kultura natin Yung kultura natin, yung tinatawag na high power distance na culture na sanay tayo na makinig sa utos.
Okay.
Diba? Like for example, sa mga management, ganyan, or sa leaders, sanay tayo makinig doon. So parang in general, by default, tayo, parang sunod. Ganyan. Pero yung mga workplace kasi ngayon, ibang-iba, di ba? Like,
two-way communication.
Well, one is that.
Superior
One is like very
subordinate.
important na may two-way communication.
Dapat.
Pero the reason why that is more important now is because yung mga type ng problema na pumapasok sa workplaces ngayon, hindi na normal. Di ba? Napansin niyo, for example, nagkaroon ng issue yung war in Middle East, tapos naapektuhan yung mga trabaho natin. Di ba may mga tao nagbibilang ng gasolina para titingnan kung mag-drive pa sila papunta sa work.
Yes.
Nakaka-apekto yun sa well-being nila.
Oo naman.
And mahirap
Socio-economic yun eh.
Correct. At mahirap yun i-manage in the workplace. Kasi syempre,
Inevitable.
we're a service-based organization. So imagine mo, like, hindi naman manufacturing yun na ayusin mo lang, kumpunihin mo lang yung machine, magpaproduce ng magandang result. Tao yung nagtatrabaho. So pag hindi napapakinggan at hindi nakakapagbigay ng ideas kung paano solusyonan yung mga existing na mga ganun hindi na normal na mga problema na usually pumapasok, mahirap gawa ng paraan. At pag mahirap gawa ng paraan, magtutuloy-tuloy yung problema.
Okay, if you'll be in that situation or those kinds of issues that might arise in a company, ano ang dapat unang gawin ng managers para agad na maayos ito, hindi lumala, magkaroon ng damage control? Tell us more.
Correct. Ito parati namin ginagawa sa leadership dev programs namin. Yung toxicity daw in the workplace, dala yan ng sobrang habang stress na nararamdaman ng mga tao.
Okay.
At yung stress daw ay may formula.
Oh.
So, di ba? Yung stress daw
Ay,
may
akala ko chemical imbalance yun. Sige,
May formula.
Partly.
Okay.
Pwedeng as an effect of cortisol, di ba, increasing in our bodies. Pero in general, like may formula daw yung stress. If you're going to look at, for example, yung gap na to,
Okay.
yung stress daw is the difference between a person's expectations of himself or society or the company's expectations of him.
Okay.
And yung nasa ilalim is yung capability niya to address those expectations.
Okay.
So if you try to imagine, for example, ano yung mga nakaka-stress sa inyo sa buhay or sa trabaho, it will just be one of those two. Either, or probably both. Either masyadong mataas yung expectation sa inyo sa trabaho, tapos yung kapasidad natin hindi ganun kataas, or masyadong mababa yung kapasidad, kahit na yung expectation hindi masyadong mataas, malaki pa rin yung stress.
Nababiolate ang expectation.
Diba?
Ang ganda niya na expectancy violation theory.
Ay! Gusto
May
ko
label
yan.
ka.
I think it's
May
from
label.
Jude Bergen. It's a communication theory actually.
Yeah.
Nababiolate na expectation. Yung pala ang dulot ng stress. Pero
Yeah.
there are two good things of stress eh.
Yeah.
Two kinds of stress. There could be a good stress or bad
Yes.
stress.
Correct.
Siguro kahit stressful siya, pero as long as there's a positivity value on the company, there could be a chance it could be a good stress.
That's right. I mean, yung tinatawag na good stress is what you call eustress.
Okay.
So yung stress daw kasi is a normal reaction ng katawan natin
Yes.
para to survive, 'di ba? Like yung survivalist instincts natin. Pero ang problema is not when stress is there. Kasi minsan stress makes us excellent, 'di ba?
Okay.
Like for example, if napunta ka sa isang katulad nito, nandito ako ngayon, this is my first time to be interviewed in
Okay.
as in live
Na-stress ka
morning
ba?
TV. Na-stress ako kanina pa bago pumasok dito.
Dapat umuwi ka na.
Kaya nga eh.
May
Sabi ko,
anxiety.
dapat ba nandito talaga ako? Hindi, pero yung stress na yun, di ba, that's the expectations. Pero if your capability, you can tap. Kasi like, I do public speaking a lot. I do
Okay.
trainings a lot. So I'm tapping on my capability. So even if this is my first time, so I know how to manage that stress so that I'll be able to contribute to an output still.
How about go with the flow?
Well-
Some would do go with the flow eh.
That's true. Pero what if you try to go with the flow, your capability hindi pa rin enough with the flow. Dun sa flow, di ba?
Unless siguro kahit mag-go with this itself is training.
Pwede
That's okay.
rin.
Kasi di ba pwedeng perfect ka kagad or kaya mo
Pwede rin. Parang ano siya, parang nag-grow
Actually,
ka
that's the
along the
usual
way.
eh. Parang hindi mo na kage. Tapos ba?
Ka.
Oh, natututo lang.
Ay,
Totoo.
pero
Trabaho
magaling
lang
ka
tayo.
talaga ngayon.
Mas magaling ka, wag kang babakalo. Nagkutuwag ba tayo dito kay aga-aga? Oo.
Pero you know, I mean, that's a very good example. And maybe the situation that you were put in, it gave you an environment conducive enough for you to be able to fail, to learn from that failure.
Yes.
Pero not all Filipino organizations are like that.
Yun lang.
Di ba? Yung makikita ka mga
Na-open.
organization.
Bahala ka sa buhay
Correct.
mo.
Bahala ka na sa buhay mo, sink or swim ka dyan. Ganyan.
Oo, totoo.
So, yun.
Ay, Sir John, ano-ano ba yung mga traits, dapat mayroon ng isang leader para mas maging maayos po
Yun,
yung
oo.
management?
Yung unang-una, hindi pwedeng mawala to sa kahit sinong leader, yung communication skills.
Okay.
'Di ba? Yung kapasidad ng leader to listen. 'Di ba yung communication, iisip ng mga tao baka ano lang yung pagsasalita lang yan, kailangan magaling kang bumoka. Pero malaking component yung pakikinig. 'Di ba? Yung pakikinig sa mga sinasabi ng mga tao. Like for example, in hosting, 'di ba? If you're not able to listen very well, it's hard to communicate
Yeah.
a good conversation. Ganon din sa leadership. So yun yung isa, yung communication. Yung pangalawa is yung kapasidad na mag-diagnose ng problem.
Ayun.
Yung hindi pwedeng nakita nila yung problema, solusyonan ka agad. Hindi, kailangan makinig muna. Tingnan kung
Yes.
kausapin yung mga tao, ano yung problema, hukayin kung ano yung source. Kasi kahit na gaano ka kagaling na magsalita, pag kunyari nag-solve ka ng maling problema, edi uulit
Domino
lang ng
effect.
uulit.
Ganun lang
Correct.
din.
Di ba? Magdo-domino effect pa yun.
And
So,
then the
yun yung
last
second.
one.
And I think the third one, and this is very cultural sa atin, yung kapasidad ng leader na mag-link ng trabaho or mga nangyayari sa common purpose.
Okay.
There, there was a story in the US na si JFK, naglalakad siya sa NASA.
Okay.
Tapos tinanong niya yung janitor, anong ginagawa mo dito? Tapos ang sabi nung janitor, I'm here because we're going to send the first man to the moon.
Wow. Okay.
So parang yung, alam mo yun, naglilinis siya doon. Siya yung, hindi naman siya isama doon sa mga scientists.
Pero he feels involved.
Pero he feels involved. Because
Okay.
so that means that yung leadership is able to make him feel like regardless if ikaw ay naglilinis dito, basta yung alam mo kung ano yung impact na ginagawa ng trabaho mo. Ang sarap nung magtrabaho, ang sarap pakiramdam.
ang ganda.
Yan, hindi na papababa yung level ng trabaho.
Correct.
Sana ganun lahat, no?
Sana.
At then gumaganda. At saka viral yon, di ba? Like
Yes.
nakakahawa yung ganong experience.
You know, I actually had a research na ginawa for PTV.
Ay, ayan.
Yeah. Hindi lang basta communication. I think it's the communication climate.
Yeah.
The reliability of information, yung mismong superior-subordinate communications we're
What?
talking about. And
Correct,
because of a
correct.
good communication climate, it leads to high level of engagement of the employees.
Yeah.
Correct.
So, I think that's a
engagement-
good thing.
Totoo. And engagement leads to performance.
Ayan, organizational
Diba?
performance.
Yeah, it leads to performance.
Ang ganda na natutuhan natin ngayon.
Gusto ko yan. Sana marami ring natutuhan yung mga employees
Ang galing
and
mo dun, ah.
employers.
Natutuhan, not
Yes,
natutunan.
Of course. Natutuhan ko yan.
Well, on that, maraming salamat, Mr. John Rayleigh. Talagang malaking bagay kapag healthy ang workplace. Kapag happy at engaged ang mga empleyado, mas productive ang buong team.